Hey Divine Creators, it's Tiara, the Oracle Coach. So I was just playing around with the cards and I was just like a random message for the collective. And so since I already pulled the cards, I'm just going to reveal what they're saying. As always, this is a general message, so it may or may not resonate in every area for every single person. So take what you need and leave the rest. And without further ado, I'm going to hop right into the reading. Okay, so I did this reading as past, present, future, and distant future. I feel like this is kind of like person one, person two-ish too, but I'll go over that when I look at them. When I got the past energy for your person, for you and your person's connection, it's like there was a lot of reciprocity, give and take equally, and I feel like both were doing so generously and freely. With the present energy, what I got was the Seven of Swords, and then I got the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So in whatever way this is a masculine and feminine energy, no matter what the gender is, the masculine is like having all these passions and fiery passions towards the feminine energy, and the feminine energy is having all these things she wants to say, and she has certain clarity about the connection. But you see how they're turned away from each other, and I thought that was crazy how it came out, because they're both like being dishonest with each other about this energy that they have, or their feelings, or whatever the divine feminine wants to say and whatever the divine masculine is feeling. Neither of them are vocalizing this or being honest about their words here. When I pulled oracle cards on it, I feel like one or both of these energies are contemplating something, and I think they're contemplating wanting to write some message, come through with some type of message, and say something. But I feel like the ego is getting in the way. Pride, ego, self-preservation, having guards up because no one wants to get hurt or be rejected or anything like that. I feel like one or both persons are settling on not saying anything and just leaving these feelings to basically sit in them because they feel really insecure about the connection. They lack faith about where it can go. They're not sure that one or both of you are not sure that you are deserving of the other. I also got big goals, which to me, I felt like someone wants to make sure that one or both of the energies want to make sure that they have a plan and that there's security involved in the connection before they give some type of initiation to it. Because why get into some romantic things or try to start up some relationship or anything without without clear goals, or without having a plan, or without having a strategy, or without even having stability. And then I also got fifth dimension, which this can be about these two energies having telepathic and intuitive communication, like meeting at a soul level and connecting at a soul level. Like this connection is very, very deep, I feel like. And then for the future energies, I got the Emperor in reverse. The Five of Pentacles when I asked to clarify it. So I feel like one or both of these energies are basically trying to control the situation so much so that neither of you may be approaching it or saying anything because you want to control being hurt. Either you want to control being ghosted, stonewalled, or is someone going in isolation away from you, or you're trying to control it so much that you're considering, or you're going to end up doing this, ghosting or stonewalling, or, you know, giving a cold shoulder, turning cold towards someone, isolating yourself from someone. But I do feel, because then I clarified that with the Hierophant or the Druid in this deck, I do feel that someone during that time when that happens, or if it, like I said, it could be that I feel more drawn to that someone is going to start ghosting or stonewalling and isolating themselves from the other person. But if it is the situation where it's a person that's afraid of this so much that they just cling to control of the situation by not saying anything or speaking up, I feel like either way, one or both of the energies are going to go through like a journey of some spiritual enlightenment and gaining an understanding about what this connection truly is. I feel like with cycles coming out in the Oracle deck, that's about like momentum and movements and force to go, or, you know, not force in a bad way, but in more of a, okay, I'm going to go ahead and start moving towards what I truly desire. But I also got pause. So I feel like those decisions are kind of being made. I feel like one or both energies are going back and forth or going around and around and around about whether or not they're going to pursue this. So they're taking a pause. One or both energies are taking a pause. They're not taking action. They're stepping back and trying to really understand through this Hierophant energy what they should do and how they should move forward. And in the more distant future, I got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So to me, that's like someone is, one or both energies are deciding to stop worrying about it so much. They're coming into a recovery from worrying about this so much, having sleepless nights over this, thinking about it all day. And they're deciding to just, you know, kind of be by themselves. But at the same time, whenever I see this Nine of Swords in this particular deck, I just look at how, you know, there's two people here and they have their backs turned. Neither of them look completely happy. This person looks like they don't have anything. And this person is like, I have stuff, but it's not enough for me because I want my person and I want them to have it with me. And then we got the Five of Cups here. So again, this is like this person that has things, this energy that has things, but they're like, man, I lost them. Like, I feel like you and your person might in the future stop talking to each other. Someone's running, because I got runner. Someone's trying to escape from their emotions, escape from feeling confused, and get away from it by stop thinking about it and putting their mind on something else, but that isn't really helping them. But then the Wheel of Fortune was at the bottom of the deck. And when I was pulling clarifying cards, it made oracle cards, it made sense, because when I saw the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, I automatically heard minds changing. So I feel like this separation and this distance from each other is going to create like that feeling of, you know, like loss. Like, man, they can feel that because y'all are connected so deeply on a soul level that one or both energies here is going to feel like changing their mind, because they're going to realize that by them not going into, I'm going to just the Oracle card that I pulled, because it's a change of heart that's going on with the Wheel of Fortune. Change for the better. They're awakening to this connection. One or both energies are awakening to this connection, and they're realizing how much you both mean to each other. You're realizing that you are home to one another. This is where you feel security at. And I feel like the masculine energy here is going to go after this. They're going to go after a fresh start, a new beginning, and they're going to want another chance to make this right with the divine feminine energy. The divine masculine is willing to pursue and chase the divine feminine at this point, once you get there. And because they know that you, or the divine feminine, is the soulmate, the companion. You are compatible. This is the best choice, and they don't want to miss this opportunity any further. I was gonna pull, and I am. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull some astrological energy. You can see what signs this might be regarding. Again, like, this is just a collective general message, so it's not like you being the person. You can be either the divine feminine or the divine masculine in this situation, either or. So what's the astrological energy here, Spirit? Okay, Pisces is here. Aquarius is here. Libra is here. Air energy. Dang. Chiron is here. So maybe they have one of these placements in their Chiron. Or this is about healing the energy of the connection. Both of you may be needing healing. Both the divine feminine and divine masculine may be needing healing from past heartbreaks and situations where things didn't work out. Yeah. So the 7th house comes out, and that's about relationships and connection. So maybe one of these placements falls into the 7th house, or this is about having to heal, both the divine masculine and divine feminine having to heal from past relationships so that they can move forward freely, speaking their truth. And then there's also the 1st house with healing how, I feel like this is about healing how you see yourself, or how both energies see themselves as deserving. That has to be healed. Scorpio energy here, water signs. I'm just gonna pull a few more. Sun, Uranus. And then there's fire here. Leo. Leo energy, very passionate. Whoa, okay. Thank you. I heard you. Heard. That's all I'm gonna pull since that flew out. So all of the elements are here. Taurus is here now. So earth elements. This is about long-term connection. I feel like people are wanting to move from, with Leo. I just placed Leo right here. So it's like moving from just thinking about it with the air energy, moving from being afraid and keeping it a secret with that Scorpio energy and that Piscean energy, into passionate, driven movement in Sagittarius. I feel like it'll be spontaneous even with the Uranus energy here. And again, that's like that Wheel of Fortune energy, awakening to the truth and suddenly having a mind change. Like, you know what? I know what I want, and that's what I'm gonna get. And the Cancer energy comes out with that nurturing, loving, divine feminine energy, and like I said, water energy. And then we've got the 11th house. I feel like someone's been really wishing about this. They've been really having their mind set on this, thinking about this a lot, like really praying on this. And these wishes are going to be granted soon. And I feel like there'll be an occasion to celebrate and come together. Got the 8th house energy with that transformational energy, like Uranus, and also like shared resources. So like I said, coming together and connecting, like some type of celebration. And then we've got Vesta here, the goddess within, your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. I feel like this is connected with the Cancerian energy and also the divine feminine energy of like harmonizing the divine masculine energy of the divine masculine here and the divine feminine energy of the divine feminine. I feel like those are going to come together in a grounded, centered spot and harmonized finally after however long this has gone on or goes on. I don't have like a time frame for you, but let me see. I can ask astrologically, see what kind of time frame. Let's see. So Spirit, when, around what time, estimated time of when this divine masculine is going to make their move. Estimated time of when the divine masculine is going to make their move. Because both those seasons is over. So I'm like, really? Okay. I also just heard that maybe during a Capricorn or Aquarius moon. Sagittarius moon. Or a Sagittarius season. Or it could be the season. So it's going to take like a whole year. I don't know. You know, don't hold me to none of this. Because that sounds awfully long. But that might be what it is. Some like this energy is stubborn as fuck. Look at all these stubborn cards that came out and secretive cards. Aquarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius. All those signs are pretty stubborn when it comes to moving towards something. Or, you know, like having their mind set on, you know, if they set their mind on I'm not gonna move towards this, then that's just that. All right, it's long enough. Peace.